Love sports? Love culture? Well, I've got a brand new podcast called Take Line from Crooked Media, hosted by me, Jason Concepcion, and two-time WNBA champion Renee Montgomery. From the games to the players to the issues happening both on and off the court, we'll be tackling the important political and social issues happening in sports head on. New episodes drop every Tuesday, so follow and subscribe on radio.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. And we got the new Rock Shop KISW vintage hat on sale. It's actually in the Rock Shop. What's new is the hat. The Rock Shop has been there forever. Yeah. So it's a hat. It's a snapback hat. It's new, but it's got that old vintage style to it, man. Got to check that out. Hats look sweet. We wore them at Pain in the Grass. A lot of people are digging them. I know you will, too. I won't mention the H word. That's coming up. You know, the holiday season.
Hangover?
No, holidays.
Halloween.
Halloween is, yeah, that's a good H word. Danny loves that H word. Yeah. But you may need gifts. These hats make awesome gifts is all I'm saying. Herpes. Herpes is a gift as well, but nobody wants that gift. That's a different H word. You want this hat? Go to KISW.com.
Let's play B-Migs.
It's time to play the jam. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. B-Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! B-Migs, you're a loser.
It is time to be Migs, but let's whack him instead because it is Whack It Wednesday.
Whack it. Let me see everybody do their Mr. Wacky then. All right. Woo!
Whack it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good time because Steve really does, well, suck in the mornings.
How is he really?
Where is this determination come from?
The last time you had this he sucks in the early mornings. I was on a 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, are you sure you got the right facts there, Sappy?
I'm pretty sure yesterday you lost.
I'm pretty sure. Why do you look for your papers? Why would you have them right here? See, right here. Boom. Yeah, you lost 7-5.
So he's on a morning 650
1 day
losing streak.
How did I do the day before that?
I don't know.
So 1 day, you're saying he's on a losing streak because of 1 day.
Well, I'm giving our contestant a chance.
You sound like Seahawk fans that aren't really Seahawk fans.
Yeah.
Season's over.
A streak, by the way.
Wilson
Steve's
season is over. He's going to get whacked today.
I can't do it anymore.
Well, fine. Let's get to our contestant today and see if he can whack Steve. We got Tim in Kirkland. Tim, are you there, sir?
I am. Good morning, boys.
Good morning, Timmy.
Good morning. What's he playing for today, Steve?
Tickets to check out Rides Against. They're going to be over at the WAMU Theater on September 24th. Go to KISW.com for all the details. They're also going to be playing with Anti-Flag and AFI.
Oh, wow.
Anti-Flag. Aflac. If you want tickets to see all those bands, you can get them at Ticketmaster.com.
All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Tim will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Tim, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I am. Let's do this.
Lisbon is the capital city of which European country?
Spain.
No.
Portugal.
Yes. What decade did The Young and the Restless first air?
1970.
Yes. What is a community of ants called?
Pass.
Jimmy Buffett opened restaurants named after which song?
Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Yes. Turkmenistan is a country located on which continent?
Europe.
No.
Asia.
Yes. Who provided the original voice for Shrek?
Mike Myers.
Yes. The blue agave plant is used to make which spirit?
Tequila.
Yes. How many Great Lakes are there?
5.
Yes. What is the term for the physical disintegration of a nuclear reactor's core?
Fusion.
No.
Fission.
No.
Cold brew.
No. Cold brew.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I would
Correct.
have done so bad today, and I knew these answers once they were said.
Oh,
I was so
no.
mad at me today.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, dang.
Oh.
Yeah, and then once they were said, I'm like, yeah, I would
Of course. What?
I'd be angry at myself because I should know them, but I couldn't think of them at the time.
Oh, so that means you would have been whacked today.
I would have been totally whacked today. Yeah.
Wow. Whack it. Well, now we have to see if Steve will get whacked.
Timmy did a great job. He would have beat me badly.
Steve, are you ready? Ah, yes! Lisbon is the capital city of which European country?
Germany.
No. France?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Australia.
No.
That's
Australia?
really close to Europe, yeah.
What decade did the Young
Greece.
and Restless first air?
50s.
No.
60s.
No.
70s.
Yes. What is a community of ants called?
Army.
No.
Oh. Farm.
No.
Gaggle.
No. Jimmy Buffett opened restaurants named after which song?
Margaritaville.
Yes. Turkmenistan is a country located on which continent?
Pakistan.
No.
Slapistan.
No.
Germany.
No. Who provided the
continent.
Who provided the original voice for Shrek?
Robin Williams?
No.
Bill Cosby.
No. Wow.
Bill Murray?
No. The blue agave plant is used to make which
Tequila.
spirit? Thank goodness. Yes. How many Great Lakes are there?
7.
No.
5.
Yes. What is the term for the physical disintegration of a nuclear reactor's core?
Disintegration.
No.
Implode.
No, but you definitely did. 1, 2, 3, 4. You lose 7-5.
Yeah, I
Four.
do have a bone to pick with you, Rev, but it doesn't matter as far as me playing this, and that's the important thing.
Got a bone to pick with me. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
I think I might know which question you're questioning, sir.
You may be right. Mm-hmm. Which question am I questioning?
The Jimmy Buffett one?
Oh, does he have 2 different restaurants?
He does have 2 different restaurants. So
the Cheeseburger in Paradise, the other one?
Exactly, yes.
That was going to be my first guess. I was like, no, that's not it.
Yeah, it's absolutely it. So I was going to accept either of those.
I'm happy because I would have said Margaritaville because I thought he had restaurants named Margaritaville, and
He
I
did.
thought, okay, so he has both. Mm-hmm. Never mind. I have no problem with you then, sir.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, but I was going to accept both of them because I didn't want to look up another question.
Congrats, Tim. You are a winner, my friend.
Thank you very much.
All right, hang on the line. Tell you how you can get those Rise Against It tickets. That's
So we're saying, hey, BJ, check Rev's facts on the Shrek question.
What was the question?
Who provided the original voice for Shrek?
I think the original voice they wanted was Chris Farley. That's kind of who they based it off of, but I don't think he ever got to do the voice.
According to some texters, they said he died midway through it, and then they had to change to Mike Myers.
Oh, that I don't.
I thought he died many years before Shrek came out.
So did I, but I don't know.
No, texters sometimes you hear something and then it just becomes truth.
But he was
that could be.
He was the original voice for Shrek in terms of the movie that went out.
A lot of people are saying Chris Farley was the original voice of Shrek. Mike Myers filled in after Farley died. Farley was the OG Shrek voice.
Wow, you know what? This is the news to me. I didn't even know he was involved with it.
When did Shrek come out?
2001.
And when did Farley die?
Like in the 90s.
97?
Oh, how
That's
did
4 years
4
off.
years.
Like maybe they were talking about it.
Yeah,
Maybe
it
he
seems
laid
kinda
down the
weird.
tracks before the
They
animation.
do have some tracks apparently online.
Oh, they've got some.
of his voice.
Oh, I'd like to hear some of those.
Interesting.
I would really like to
Yeah,
hear
see
how
if I can
Chris
find
Farley
those.
would have done those.
Congratulations to Tim on beating Steve this morning.
All right.
Shrek lived in a van by the river.
You see, here's why Rev uses original, because he's too lazy to see if there were any other people that did the voice that came after. So it's his lazy way of asking a question like, what's the original blah, blah, blah.
Right. So he doesn't get nitpicked.
Exactly. He figures that'll cover it, but he got screwed this time. I appreciate the texters. Thank you. Rev just left in a huff.
So he says 50% of the voice recordings were done. Look it up.
According to this article, 85% of his lines were
Gosh,
done.
What is the truth here?
I
do
don't
not
know.
I need the truth.
But how about this? They obviously had to take some time since the death of Mike Myers. I should say the death of Chris Farley, because it came out 4 years after his death.
Well, this is also, back before animation was as
took a while.
Yeah, good as it is today. It takes a couple of years to get a movie like that up and going.
Yeah. So how about that? I had no idea.
I just saw Shrek yesterday again.
Did you?
Yes.
What were you doing?
I haven't seen it.
I like listening to movies and TV shows and doing other stuff. So I'll have my phone away and have the movie playing. So I'll listen to the movie while I'm driving.
Oh, so you really didn't watch it?
No, it was kind of like an audiobook. Yeah.
Wait, so you listen to movies while driving?
Because I've seen them a million times, so I know what's happening. So I don't need to watch it.
Oh, that's a very good point.
It makes the drive go by faster. I had to drive for like an hour.
Weird.
I was stuck in traffic.
I think I did.
I watch adult films when I drive, so I can understand what you're talking about.
I know, but it's a little unsafe when you only have one hand on the wheel, dude.
Drive with my knees.
Oh, jeez.
Or something else.
Way too much information.
I think I may have found this. Now, it sounds like this is from the story, reel, and the voices. Chris Farley as Shrek, and you'll hear Eddie Murphy as Donkey.
Oh, wow.
Now, come on, what do you want?
I don't have time to set it to music.
Oh, this is another one of those onion things.
No, this is one of those drop it and leave me alone things.
Why don't you want to talk about it?
Why do you want to talk about it?
Why are you answering the question with a question?
Why are you asking questions I don't want to answer?
Why are you blocking?
I'm not blocking.
Then why do you have problems expressing your wants?
I don't. I want you to shut up. See? No problem.
You're just displacing.
I don't even know what the reference because I've never seen Shrek.
Yeah, but see,
He doesn't even sound interesting.
No, he really doesn't.
I mean, he sounded like just working through the lines.
Yeah, but it's so funny. Eddie Murphy sounds amazing. He still sounds good reading his lines. I think at least from that version, Chris Farley was not doing a great job. I mean, Mike Myers with the Scottish accent. I think it's a bit of a Scottish accent he throws in there.
And I think
absolutely.
Originally, he had done it with his regular voice, Mike Myers, and then he's like, he just kind of had
Not
this
feeling
epiphany.
it.
He's like, I don't like this. Let's redo everything, and it cost him a little bit of money, but it's the voice we all know and love today. And
Can I hear the Shrek voice?
Yeah.
Because there's some people probably like me that have never seen it, so I'm just trying to base it on I've seen. I know what he. I know. I need to see it.
Man, Toy Story and
it's
Shrek.
on Netflix.
Yeah.
So a lot of things are on
doesn't
Netflix.
care.
Trailer Park Boys is on Netflix.
I've never seen
my
it either.
priorities.
What?
Yeah, no.
See, Danny
Lily
and
would
I-
love that movie.
Oh, she's seen it.
Why haven't you
Lily's
watched
seen
it with
like
Lily?
3 times. I don't know.
Where were you?
She
then?
won't watch Titanic. He won't watch Shrek. That's the
pretty
deal.
much, yeah.
Well, they have the awesome "I'm a Believer" song.
Yeah, the Smash Mouth.
And that was how did you miss that in your childhood, Danny? That's your childhood, Shrek.
Yeah, no, I don't watch a lot of movies. Like newer movies.
I do have to give Shrek credit. I mean, don't watch anything past Shrek 3, but they do
Wait, there's
have a
more
lot
than
of
3 of them?
Oh yeah. The fourth one was pretty just crappy with Rumpelstiltskin, but
Bobcat Goldthwait in that one.
Nice.
but they have actually a lot of really cool music, like Zeppelin, and like a lot of really awesome musical influences in these movies.
Rev, do you have
You have any Shrek at all for him?
And transport you to a designated resettlement facility.
That's Shrek?
No.
Yes, I was talking to you. Can I
I'm
just
trying
tell
to
you,
find
you
a
were really great back then, man. Those
stupid ogre talking.
Fighting machine?
thing. I like from the farm.
It's all the other stupid people talking on this dumb thing.
Wow. This is professional.
It's top level.
Now it's him fighting. Why wouldn't you just go look up, say, Shrek yelling donkey?
Yelling donkey.
I mean, because he has great interactions with, Eddie Murphy's character. It's got to be.
Donkey. Because this is... I'm a donkey. I was born outside. Drinking donkey.
Donkey. Donkey.
Donkeys.
Donkey.
Well, I guess that's what I asked for.
This is what you get.
Oh, Jesus. Why did I even do this? Okay, never mind. Just think of Fat Bastard from Austin Powers.
I didn't see Austin Powers.
Oh, for God, did you only watch The Love Guru? Is that the only thing you watched with Mike Myers?
Great movie.
Yeah. Wow.
No, it's not. And they even have hockey in it. It takes a lot for me to hate a hockey movie.
I know. It was bad. All right, imagine this.
All aboard the struggle bus, someone just said.
Yeah, we are so on board the struggle bus with that one. I can't believe the movie is basically all about Shrek and we can't find a voice of Shrek. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad.
Well, based on all of that, I think Farley deserved to eat that gig.
Yeah, he deserved it. Imagine this. Imagine getting kicked in the face by your substitute teacher and you thinking that was awesome. Yeah, this actually happened to a listener named Trevor. We're going to tell you his story at 7:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. 99.9
KISW, The Rock of Seattle. We got this Facebook message from Trevor about a recent conversation we had about Steve's first concert.
Oh, yes.
If you missed Steve's story, here it is.
I was high school, Motley Crue, during their Girls tour.
Man.
No, Dr. Feelgood tour, sorry.
You saw them at the height.
Yeah. I mean, that was their biggest record when you think about it.
And they were all, they were younger and they all could do stuff.
It was traumatizing, because Tommy Lee, he always does crazy stuff.
Oh, I thought you were saying he dropped his pants and he just realized I could never be that man.
It's funny you say that because he did a whole thing where he was, the drums went above the crowd and he's throwing out drumsticks. He was right above us and I look up and I'm like, I think he's wearing a thong.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, he was like wearing nothing.
Oh, no.
It was very awkward.
Oh, you have to wear something if you're going to put your drums over everyone's heads.
Yeah, if you're looking up and he's standing and he's tossing out sticks, you're like, throw one. Whoa, what is that he's wearing?
Do you think he does that to go, hey, by the way, I don't know if you know, but you'll never be this?
Yes.
Wow. Damn. That's still disturbing.
Yeah, as soon as I hear the story, I'm picturing it again, just looking up.
There's Tommy's action.
Probably 50 to 60 feet above us.
Yeah, nice.
Just dropping drumsticks on us. So he's probably all coked out of his mind, thinking this is awesome.
A bit.
Yeah. Not me. I was a high schooler.
No, not you.
Yeah.
Trevor, though, he wrote us. He said, hey, guys, a couple weeks ago, because of Miggs' funny story about seeing Motley Crue as a kid, made me think of my first concert experience, and that was a crazy one. I got to see the Murder City Devils at the old Rock Candy.
Awesome.
And I was in the middle of the pit when some dude crowd surfed and kicked me in the head. I yelled at him, and I said, what the F? And he looked at me, and he said, sorry, man. And then I realized, hey, that was a substitute teacher that I had that year in high school. How about that? He gets kicked in the head by his substitute teacher in a mosh pit.
You don't think about, I imagine, I have a few buddies that are in their 20s or late 20s and they're substitute teachers, so it wouldn't be a big shock that they would be going to a concert and having fun.
You're right. He said, we ended up moshing the rest of the night together, LOL. He said, I thought he was the biggest tight ass of a teacher up till then, so it blew my mind.
That's awesome.
That is very, very awesome.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
So those are two pretty cool first concert experiences, and we're wondering, man, how about you? What was your first concert experience like? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 779-999. Did you see Tommy Lee's Boys? Did you get kicked in the head by a substitute teacher? What was your first concert experience like? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 779-999. Your calls, your texts after Alice on The Rock.
BJ and Miggs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. So we got this dude, Trevor, talked about his first concert experience where he ended up moshing with his substitute high school teacher. What about you? What was your first concert experience like? 206-421-ROCK. You can also text us at 77999. Let's go to James in Tacoma. James, you are on The Rock.
Morning, guys.
Morning, James. What you got, buddy?
My first concert experience was, I believe, about 11 or 12 years ago, and I went to go see Carlos Santana, and that was actually a really fun show.
Nice.
Guy had 30 guitars on stage.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even a Santana fan. I like a couple of his songs, but I would love to see him live.
Yeah, it's a blast.
Yeah, anything bizarre happen? Anybody kick you in the head? Or just a great show?
No. I didn't go to the mosh pit, but it looked like they were having a party down there.
So how long ago was that?
It was one of my first experiences going to a concert ever, really. I was just like, oh my goodness, there's so many people here. Why? Why is there so many people here? Then as they came out on stage and started playing Black Magic Woman, I'm like, oh, this is why.
Yeah.
I bet there was a serious contact high going on, too, out there.
Did they, I'm trying to think.
Probably.
11 years ago, did he have the Matchbox 20 dude with him as well?
Rob Thomas, get his name out there, bro.
Buddy. Sorry, man.
Respect the Thomas.
Because I think Smooth was out then. Was Rob Thomas doing Smooth, or they have some other guy? Okay, then. Well, you know
Good
what?
talk.
I can see. I didn't say Rob's name right, and he's like, I'm done with this guy.
Dude, I like this text. My first concert experience was at age 14. My mom took me to a Snoop Dogg concert for my birthday.
Yeah.
He threw a bunch of blunts out into the mosh pit, and I just so happened to pick one up. At the end of the concert, my mom said, look at her. She's contact high. She's stumbling. Then she asked me if I was hungry for some Taco Bell. LOL.
Oh, that's funny. Well, that's a nice concert to go to.
That's a great mom. First concert, Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
I'd love to go see Snoop Dogg with my mom.
Now, who do you think, sometimes parents take their kids to the show because they're chaperones, or do you think that was mom wanting to go to that show and she brought him?
Oh, I had a feeling he wanted to go. Mom's like, all right, I'll go with you.
And then she got the old contact high. Nice. Let's go to Will in Port Orchard. Will, you are on the rock.
Hey, how you doing?
Not too bad, Will. How about you? What was your first concert experience like?
My first concert experience was at NFest. Your first NFest you had at
Kitsap County Fairgrounds. Nice.
Yeah.
How long ago was that, Steve?
Gosh, that might like 96, maybe?
Damn.
95?
No, I thought it was a little later than that. I thought it was like 99 or something like that, wasn't it?
Oh, we were doing NFest back when I worked there. From the first minute I started working there in 97.
Oh, Will, you didn't go to the first one.
I didn't go to the first one.
Oh, they lied.
Which one was it? Which band were playing?
The first one, I went to an NFest. It was Korn, Power Man 5000, and a couple other good headliners. It was an awesome concert.
That definitely wasn't the first NFest, but that was a great NFest.
That was. And we live close by, so my friend and I, we buried some bottles of vodka where we knew they were going to put the outhouses at. And then,
of course. Because if you don't know, back then, they had to build the full venue, basically. So it was just a fairgrounds. And so when the end would have the concerts, it had to build, not them, like we didn't personally build it, but, have people build the stage, the lighting set up and all that, and then fence it all off. So you would know that before they would start building all that, you started burying alcohol.
Oh, what a great idea.
You're a genius.
Yeah.
We do it like 2-3 weeks before the concert was even going to happen. So there was like, no way. Yeah. It was awesome. So we were really popular people in the concert.
Wow, dude, I never even heard of such a thing. That's pretty ingenious. Damn. Look at that. Well, you know what? There's always a way, isn't there, Steve?
Well, you got to always hope that you find the right place.
Yeah,
is it buried there? You got to make sure you have the right marker.
Oh, yeah. 206-421-ROCK, Texas at 77999. Ben in Linwood, you are on the rock.
Hey, guys, how's it going today?
Not too bad. Ben, how about you? Your first concert experience, what was that like?
Yeah, so real quick, I'm from Port Orchard, and I just want to say it's crazy to me that Korn was ever at the Kitsap County Fairgrounds. I never knew that, and that's insane because Port Orchard is kind of crap.
Dude, the Kitsap County Fairgrounds had some insane performers back in those days. I mean, every big alternative rock band at some point played the Beastie Boys played there.
Wow.
And that's crazy to me because I was 7 at the time, when that happened. So that's crazy. Mm-hmm. But my first ever big concert was actually Primus here in Seattle. It was a great show. Les Claypool was hilarious.
Nice.
And he just kept making orgasm jokes about everything when it comes to Seattle because we're so free love and everybody was high and everything, and so It was great. He opened the concert up with that, and it was a great first concert to go to. My real first concert was supposed to be Aerosmith and ZZ Top, but Steven Tyler broke his collarbone about 2 weeks before he got here, so that was unfortunate. But Les Claypool, he is a god among bass players.
Oh, gosh.
Let me tell you.
Boy, there are two different first concert experiences. You've got Aerosmith, ZZ Top. All right, we'll go see Primus instead.
That had to suck, though, when you think about it. Your first concert, you're so pumped. You're like, this is going to be awesome. I'm finally going to see a band perform live. And then, damn it, broke his stupid collarbone.
Stupid Steve Tyler. Appreciate the call, Ben. Let's go to, what's that?
Oh, this text is great. My first concert experience, sitting on my dad's shoulders watching Bob Seger when I was 8 years old. Hands Across America. It was also the first time I saw people have sex in public.
Oh, really?
Well, Bob Seger, he gets you going.
I think the first concert for Joey Dees and Sarah was Collective Soul. I think that might have been the first big show.
Shocking.
Here in Seattle, we took them both. I think. Is that right? As far as you guys know, they both fell asleep. They fell asleep because they were really little kids. I almost felt bad bringing them. I'm like, I don't know, maybe this is too loud for these kids. Maybe
they didn't care.
Yeah, but they were sleeping. Let's go to Kozak in Sumner. Kozak, you were on the rock.
Good morning, everyone. How's it going?
Good morning, Kozak. What was your first concert like?
1993, it was Rush.
Oh, yeah.
An amazing show. But even their openers was awesome. Candlebox, it was their CD release tour. And right before them was Primus.
That's an eclectic lineup.
Yeah, that really is.
It was just amazing. Amazing show.
Damn, how long ago was that?
1993, I was 13 years old.
Wow. Man, that is a very eclectic show. Appreciate the call, Kozak. That is an interesting bill.
Another person says, Endfest, another one. In 94, girlfriend was crowd surfing. Over the course of 2 minutes, she lost her shirt and bra during Hammerbox.
Oh, boy. Now, wow. I I'm never at any of these shows.
You never seen breasts at a concert?
No.
Oh, boy. Well, I think about Endfest. I remember when Blink-182 played it, and we were doing the stage introductions, and it was like, they didn't even hit the stage yet. And already you look out into the sea of people, and it's packed. Like there's thousands upon thousands of people, and then all of a sudden, all these girls jump on everybody's shoulders, and then they're just flashing us as we're not even the band. We're just about to say, "Here's Blink-182."
Congratulations, Steve!
Wow,
dude. I mean, I didn't even speak. My jaw was to the ground. Like, this is the greatest job I've ever had.
I would have met. Yes.
And then Blink comes out, and that was just like the appetizer, because then every girl was topless. It was insane.
Wow.
I mean, it was an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. Like, there was a lot of boobs going on in that show.
Back in the early 2000s, I went to a lot. That was like the thing. Girls got on guys' shoulders and
got naked.
Got naked. But that doesn't happen anymore.
Are guys getting on girls' shoulders and doing it now?
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
It happens at Toby Mac concerts all the time.
Oh.
He's a Christian artist. That was just a joke. I'm sorry. What doesn't really happen?
I don't know.
That would be awesome.
Boobs for Jesus? I have no idea.
His old school band, his old band, DC Talk, used to bring out all the ladies.
Oh, that's who that dude is from DC Talk?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's who that guy is.
That dude fills arenas.
Oh, dude, yes.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's who Toby Mac was from DC Talk originally.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that guy's been killing it for years.
I saw them at the fair.
DC Talk?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the opening band was some acoustic a cappella group called the Trenchcoats.
Damn.
And we just joked that they spend all their money on the Trenchcoats and not instruments.
The Trenchcoats?
Yeah.
Who thought that was a good name?
Yeah.
They did?
Yeah.
Apparently they all had trench coats.
Yeah.
I would hope. How about this one? Says I saw R. Kelly and he talked about being fined if he swung his junk around while swinging his junk around in his very loose-fitting white pants.
Ooh.
R.
so
Kelly
surprising.
concerts seem like an experience.
Yeah. That's a fact.
I need to see R. Kelly.
Are you sure?
I don't know a single one of his songs.
Maybe you should like Gallagher bring him.
Oh gosh, a tarp.
Yeah.
All I know is the song we played during Beat Migs when I win from time to time, and then also the Closet song.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's all I know too. Let's go to Brian in Granite Falls. Brian, you are on the Rock.
Good morning, guys. How you doing today?
Not too bad, Brian. How about you? Your first concert experience? What was it like?
My first concert experience was actually last year. I was 21, and I went to the WAMU Theater to see Slayer, Lamb of God, and Behemoth.
Wow. So really, you hadn't seen a concert until you were 21?
Yeah, we growing up, we were underneath the poverty line extremely, so I had to eventually get my own job and start paying for my own stuff. And yeah, it took me a bit of time to get financially stable to start doing stuff. But after that concert, I've been going to concerts almost every 2 to 3 months.
Dude, what a feeling that must be. I mean, you're making your own way in life. You didn't have a lot of stuff, and I remember that too. The first time I was able to buy myself something that I wanted. All right, take it easy. I didn't know you were gonna get all broken up about it, Brian. I mean, do you guys remember that though? Like the first time you ever bought your own thing, like the freedom of that,
a CD,
yeah, something where you go, "This is my money. I'm buying it."
Rockwell on cassette.
Oh yeah,
Rockwell. Ozzy Osbourne.
Wow.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Oh wow, cool.
Playing tricks on me.
Yeah, come on, man.
That's a good rendition.
That and Ozzy Osbourne's "Bark at the Moon." Those were my first two purchases as a young man.
So that dude, his first thing he was finally able to take himself to a concert, and now of course he's like you with roller coasters. Or actually like you with concerts too, Steve. He's addicted.
How about the first is Billy Ray Cyrus with my mom at the fair during his prime achy breaky heart era.
Oh yeah,
so many big floppy boobies with broken hearts drawn and tattooed on them.
Yeah.
You mean so the women were flashing him, but they were...
So they said, oh, he's going to play the song. I better draw a broken heart on my boobies.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a very interactive show.
I like that action.
How about this one? My first concert was my freshman year of high school. A kid I was in school with had a stepdad who won the MTV contest for Metallica to show up in your hometown in the back of a moving truck and would perform a show.
Wow.
I ended up skipping school, sneaking into a bar in downtown Aberdeen, and standing 10 feet from Lars during the show.
How crazy is that?
And we've heard like people call in sharing the story of being at that show, but that's pretty funny that person had that as their first concert.
Wow.
It's all downhill after that.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. That's an amazing first concert.
Like that Motley Crue show, I was probably in like the 300 level. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was, maybe 200. Actually 200 because I still had to look up at his thong. So, but you know, like, still far from the stage.
Yeah, but not far from the thong.
No.
Speaking of musicians, Paul McCartney just shared the craziest sex story about the Beatles. Oh, and I'm sure they had plenty of them. I'll tell you what Paul said at 7:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How much does bankruptcy cost?
Usually with my office, we do a flat fee that includes all your court costs, filing fees, credit counseling, credit reports in one cost. In Chapter 13 cases, that usually starts at about $900. With Chapter 7 cases, the total cost, including all your court costs, attorney fees, is usually about $1,500. We offer payment plans on Chapter 7, so you can start a file with my office for as little as $200. You can send your creditor calls to us. We'll take your creditor calls while you gather up your information and make payments on the rest of the fees. With Chapter 13 cases, we can make payment arrangements in most cases as well and get your case filed even sooner in a Chapter 13 case because of the reorganization aspect to it.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Love sports? Love culture? Well, I've got a brand new podcast called Take Line from Crooked Media, hosted by me, Jason Concepcion, and two-time WNBA champion Renee Montgomery. From the games to the players to the issues happening both on and off the court, we'll be tackling the important political and social issues happening in sports head on. New episodes drop every Tuesday, so follow and subscribe on radio.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.